Welcome back to Golf Simulator Videos. I have a pretty cool video for you guys today. If you've been watching the channel for a while, you've probably heard me talk about how I try to get the whole family, including the kids, involved in the simulator, having fun. All right, what a great way to get young kids into golf. So I've always talked about the courses, the short courses and par threes that are good for kids. Well, now that we have the Foresight Sports GCQuad in our studio, the FSX 2020 software comes along with a piece of software called Foresight Fairgrounds. Now this is a really cool interactive gaming experience, really geared towards kids and the whole family, and adults. Adults can have fun with this too. That just makes a great opportunity for putting and chipping and even some full shots, to where you can kind of break away from the everyday golf and have it be a really fun experience and get the kids out here having fun. It's a whole experience, maybe some fun family competition, and I want to demonstrate that for you guys today. All right, so if you haven't had a chance to subscribe to the channel, please do. We have a ton of content obviously already uploaded, and there's a lot more to come, so make sure you comment below, let me know what you want to see. We've been getting to quite a few viewer request videos lately. I appreciate that, guys, so make sure you comment below and let me know. All right, so let's go ahead and shrink down our video here. We'll get it out of your guys' way, and that way you can see more. And it'll be important to pay attention to the swing video today, because there's a configuration tool that you use to set up your environment along with your GCQuad. All right, so that tool allows you to measure from the quad to the screen, along with the width of your screen and height. All right, all of these measurements that are clearly labeled inside of the software, very easy to do, whether it's in meters or inches, and it allows the software and hardware to sync. So you'll see today when I'm putting and chipping, how the ball rolls right into the screen, and then also when you're chipping into the screen, like with darts or balloons, they pop right where the ball hits. It's really cool, so I'm going to show that to you. So let's start off with putt ski. All right, now you'll see that there is putt ski, balloon pop, bowling, darts, and the shooting gallery, and then also the splash wall I almost missed in the back there. All right, so easily identified. Graphics are in 4K. I've been very impressed. All right, my resolution on my projector, just so you guys understand, actually downscales to 1080p, but extremely crisp. All right, so I love that. Putt ski, you can choose between novice, intermediate, or expert. All right, we'll just pick intermediate in the middle. And so this is a putting based game.
Hit the target
and then you'll notice that it's the well-known, all right, skee ball that most kids have probably seen or played at arcades. So my kids obviously love this. They've seen it and played it before. It's easy for them. My youngest can get in here with her junior golf putter and easily hit it down there and have a bunch of fun. So let's just try to hit one down the middle really quick so you guys can understand. Watch the ball roll right off the screen. All right, it's extremely accurate. You want to make sure your measurements are right, and maybe we'll do a video of that later separate, showing you guys how to configure your room with that tool, but it's very, very simple. Let's aim off to the right this time to show you kind of how you can just aim right inside the simulator. We'll try to go for that 300, a little more oomph. Not enough, not enough. I was going the right direction. That's a tough one. I mean, off in the corner there, even in real life, I'm sure if you played skee ball, those are just tough to hit. Let's go dead down the center again. Let's try to get that 250. Hit it just a little bit harder. Oh, so close, so close. So we've played hours on this game. This might be my kids' favorite, honestly. Probably because they've played it in real life before and it's easy for them, but there's a lot more. So let's show you the other games that are available. We'll work our way around. We hit our little arrow in the upper right, takes us back to the main screen. Now we can go to balloon pop. All right, now if you notice novice, intermediate, and expert, that's the difficulty where these bombs are located, all right, in between the balloons. All right, my kids actually like hitting this. It's pretty funny. So the one thing you're gonna have to get used to is the different games have different distances, all right, for how they play, and you'll be able to see that as I do it today. This one is pretty darn pinpoint to where the ball hits the screen. If you hit that balloon, it pops it. So it has you kind of virtually standing at, that counter that you would at a fair, and throwing darts towards the balloons. So let's go ahead and we'll just try to kind of aim for the middle there, that green balloon. All right, That actually wasn't the green balloon I was aiming for, but if you notice, the ball hit right there, and of course it popped right there. So it's easy to chip towards the side. If you want to chip towards the side, it does a great job. I'll actually try to hit one of those bombs for you so you can see how those work. Oh, so close. I was right in between all 4 of them. Let's see if I can do it again. Aim not quite as far that way. What I love is that it hits. I mean, where the ball hits, the dart hits. I mean, it's so cool. I might have a tough time hitting one of these bombs. Let me see if I can do it. Aim off to the left this time. Boom. I knew it because that ball was spot on. Hopefully you guys can see that inside on the video as well as, you know, I can here. But where that ball is hitting on the screen, that's where the dart hits. I mean, it's very, very cool. So why don't I bring the swing video up a little bit one time so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. So I'll bring it up nice and large, and what we'll do is we'll kind of aim you know, towards that lower right, just off center, right where it hits, it pops. Very cool, very, very cool. All right, so that is your balloon pop game, and we'll shrink our video back down so it's not blocking anything. I think that was a great demonstration of how that works. All right, hit our arrow to go back to the main menu. And what do we have next? We have bowling. Who doesn't like bowling? So you have novice, that gives you bumpers, so the kids don't have to worry about going in the gutter. All right, you have intermediate, which is the same distance without bumpers, and you have expert, which is really a long bowling alley. Let's play expert. I can't take it easy on myself, right? I want to show you guys the possibilities here. So I mean, really, you can get your friends and you know, the family down here, however it may be, and they have different, you know, challenges for different age groups. I mean, the parents have to have and the adults have to have fun too, right? I'm gonna go right down the middle. Might not be the best play. I was just gonna say it usually ends up with a split if you go down the middle. That's the only tough part. All right, let's see if I can. I'm trying to, you know, I'm not a big bowler. If I aim really, if I aim right and hit it really hard, you're supposed to bounce that pin back. What I like is if you notice the pin action, they did a very good job replicating, knocked it to the left, but not as much, replicating the pin action for what real bowling looks like. So this time, I'll do it a little different. I'm gonna aim just off center, and that way the ball hits those right 2 pins and not just the dead center pin. That should be, oh, I missed the center one, too far right. But if you notice, I mean, look how, you know, it rolls right off of where it hits. They've just done a great job. Let's go back to the main menu. If you're anything like me and you just love getting the whole family involved, I'm sure you can appreciate how something like this really allows that. All right, a little break from the everyday, just normal golf. Now splash wall. Oh man, what do they have? Expert, intermediate. Let's do novice. You can see the intermediates there and experts there. Let me tell you, this is not an easy game. I've played this enough. It is not an easy game. It's farther back, okay, but not really far. The goal here is to take each color and put it inside the shape to fill it in. The harder you hit it, the bigger splash it makes. But let me tell you right now, it isn't that easy. So let me just try to get one. I'm using a pitching wedge now, so I can actually hit a little bit harder, and I'm going to try to keep it low. See how it went too high? If you don't keep it low, but you want to hit it hard. So for the kids, they just chip it up there. But when you do chip it, it doesn't leave as big of a splash. Let me try to get that. There it is. There it is. That's what you want to do. That first one wasn't enough of a punch shot for me. Honestly, this game could be something where you could work on your low punching, because you want to hit it hard. Let me see if I can hit one really hard and low. See how it was a little bit bigger of a splash? So it's challenging, let me tell you. It's very challenging. I'll just try to chip this one. I mean, I have a pitching wedge, but let me just try to chip it lighter. And see how it just went short of it. So the goal here would be to hit it obviously harder, get your big splash. It's a challenge, it really is. The kids like it because it's like, you know, they're throwing paint up there and making a mess. So we do play this quite often. All right, only had the quad for, man, what has it been, 3 weeks or so? And the family's been down here, we've been enjoying it. Darts. Okay, so you have novice, intermediate, and expert. All right, so intermediate I want to say is 100 yards. We're just going to do that because I'll be honest, I haven't even warmed up today, and we're going to be hitting a 100-yard shot here. So let's see what I can do. I'm going to use my pitching wedge again, so I don't have to take some crazy full shot. But you'll notice once again it takes off right when it hits, which is a lot of fun. Definitely could see some friends, you know, having some good competition with this. That's too much, I bet. Did it? Oh no, okay. I was gonna say I let off. Oh, wasn't quite enough. It's tough trying to chop off of your, you know, this is about a 125-yard club for me, so it shows that I can't chop off too much. It's still not enough. I need to stop being scared of it, huh? Come on, buddy. Get it there. All right. A little more of a full swing now. Let's see what we can do. How about that? All right. Getting better. I'll be honest, I haven't played this game much. I think we played it one time. I haven't, a little bit harder for the kids. I think the other one's, you know, closer. My one daughter can. But they have great distances for, you know, adults. I swung a lot harder at that one. All right, I'm getting better. I'm getting better. I just, it's funny how you get in here and you haven't even swung a golf club yet today. And, you know, you need to get your distances down. Oh, that was so close. It was going right at the bullseye. All right, on to the next game. I think you guys get it. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. And you can hit whatever club you want. I have a pitching wedge I was, you know, trying to chop off there. I probably was making it more difficult than just hitting like a, you know, 54-degree wedge or so, but that's all right. Good example. Good example. All right, back to the main menu. All right, so the shooting gallery will be the last one, and there's novice, intermediate, and expert once again. Let me tell you right now, this is kind of like the splash wall. I'm going to use the pitching wedge. This is a difficult game. All right, so look how they're moving around. You have to time it. All right, you have to hit it low because, you know, you want them, depending on what you're going for, I guess. It's really tough to get these up here because you hit this and it's no good, or you go over for that matter. So let's see if I can time something right here. That was right in the middle, but see how it went in between them all? This is a tough game, but I'm also hitting it. I'm gonna lighten up a little bit because I was kind of going towards that middle to higher row, and now I'm gonna go, I have my pitching wedge again. There we go. See how you have to balance that distance? It makes it challenging though, I like it. And you can, like I said, you can hit whatever club you want. Oh, just over top of them. Just over top. You can hit whatever club you want, depending on if you want to try to keep them low, if you want to chip them up and down. You know, it's obviously personal preference. I've only messed around with, there we go. Once you get used to it, you're knocking targets. So let's go back to the main menu really quick, and I'll take you guys through the available settings, which are very simple. If you go up to your gear, okay, your lobby is where you'd add players, connect your device, all right, that's your list of devices, okay, right and left-handed. It shows that I'm connected via Wi-Fi. your settings, okay? You can select your language, adjust the volume, and then you have your display selection along with screen resolution. And like I said, you can see I'm in 4K on my main monitor. That's what we're recording with. I'll probably upload in 1080p though to YouTube just because of file size reasons. And then my projector, okay, is downscaled to 1080p, which I like how it does that. All right, so this has been Foresight Sports Fairgrounds. All right, I hope you guys have an opportunity, if you already have a simulator or you're looking at a simulator, you know, and you do have a family or kids, or you know, you're thinking friends, whatever it may be, that you consider the outside golf experiences that are available as well. And that way you can get everybody involved, and it's a lot of fun. It really is. So I appreciate you guys watching as always. Like I said, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do, because there's a lot of content coming. And if you haven't seen the other videos in the channel, make sure you go through. I have playlists built out for all kinds of different stuff. Check all that out. And like I said, I just appreciate you guys watching, and we'll talk to you soon.